Hey everybody, welcome to the YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna do a video about what's going on in our church today, all right, and the way people can be conformed to the world slightly beside the truth, all right. And this takes place in Jehoshaphat and Ahab's day, okay. Jehoshaphat was a godly king, all right, who did things God's way, and Ahab was the exact opposite. And Jehoshaphat's kingdom was prospering at the peak of it, at the height of its daggum kingdom, okay. He wants to go and join forces with Ahab, who's got prophets of Baal everywhere. And this is what happens, okay? And it says, Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, I am as you are, my people as your people, my horses as your horses. And Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, please inquire for the Lord today. Okay, so he's wanting to ask God, should he go into battle with Ahab? Okay, probably already feeling like he shouldn't do it. He knows God. He's been a godly king, and he knows God don't want him to do this. All right, so the king of Israel gathered the prophets together, about 400 men. All right, so Ahab goes and gets his prophets, the ones, these are prophets. They're the ones that people there are going to, okay, to learn about God. And they ain't worrying about whatever they worrying about. They don't know God, all right? This is what I'm trying to show y'all, okay? People that really know God do one thing, and then everybody else does another, all right? So they going to get 400 of them now, and they all said, so go up, the Lord will deliver him into the hand. And Jehoshaphat's still like, nah. This is right up under that. He says, no, is there still not a prophet here of the Lord? So he knows all them guys over there, they don't know God, okay? So 400 of them just come up there in the same way I feel, all right? I've been to 10 different churches, all right? And I ain't met a spiritual preacher yet. I'm just saying, guys, that's frightening if you really knew the truth, all right? And it says right here, it says, so they go up. So the king of Israel said to Ahab, said to Jehoshaphat, so the king of Israel said to Jehoshaphat, yes, there is still one Micaiah. So even after 400 of them said that, Jehoshaphat still didn't believe it. He asked for one that knows God. And Ahab says, yeah, there is one, okay, but he's always prophesying bad about me. All right, well, no duh. You got all these prophets of Baal up there doing whatever. There it is right up there at the top. It says, because he does not prophesy good concerning me, okay, but evil. Same way I'd be. If you don't know God and you're running around doing everything you want to do, I ain't got nothing but bad news coming for you, all right? And I ain't changing that for you. It don't matter. Now, it says down here, I want you to see this, and it says, then the messenger who had gone to call Micaiah spoke to him, saying, now listen, the words of the prophets with one accord encourage the king. Please let your words be the same. So God's showing you right here that they will get in cahoots together to get what they want. Today, it would be pretty much money. They'll get in there and they'll say, well, we're going to go with you because we want to do this because we could put $10,000 speakers in this daggum church here. All right. And now they got you out there living in a daggum sealed off world, and you don't even know the God that loves you. All right. You think you do, but you don't. If you knew him, you'd be acting like me. All right. Now, this is okay. Then the messenger all right, so he says, with one accord. So they did that, and it says, and Micaiah said, as the Lord lives, whatever the Lord said to me, that I will speak. Okay, so that's the one prophet of God, okay? And he's like, nah, I ain't telling them nothing like that. You crazy. Whatever God says, that's what I'm going with. That's the same way I am, okay? Now, it says right here, and he answered him, go and prosper. The Lord will deliver him into the hand of the king, okay? So Ahab asked him what's going to happen, and Ahab's messing with him because he already knows. And it says right here, it says, so the king said to him, how many times shall I make you swear to you telling me nothing but the truth in the name of the Lord? Because he knows he's lying off the jump street. He's like, no, that ain't right. All right. And then he said, I saw all Israel scattered on the mountains as sheep that have no shepherd. And the Lord said, they have no master. Let them return to their house in peace. So this daggum prophet, the one that knows the Lord, told this guy exactly what was fixing to happen, that they was all going to go up there to fight. And guess what? The only one that was going to die is him, Ahab. And guess what happened? That's what happened, okay? That's exactly what happened. Ahab went up there and died. That's a little bit later on, all right? But then it says right here, it said, did I not tell you he would not prophesy nothing good concerning me, but evil? All right. Then Micaiah said, therefore, hear the word. This is the part I want y'all to see right here, okay? Because this is how the prophets get the daggum lion's spirit in them, okay? And it says right here, it said, then Micaiah said, therefore hear the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne and all the host of heaven standing by on right and on his left. So that means God's got the angels and the demons up there like roll call, okay? In the military, when you muster up in the morning, God's got the angels and the top demons up there at roll call. And God says right here, he says, let's see, came forward and hold on, let's see where it was. Sorry about that. I lost my doggone place. All right, it says, all the host of heaven standing by on his right and on his left. And the Lord said, who will persuade Ahab to go up that he may fall at Ramoth Gilead? So one spoke in this manner and another spoke in that manner. Then a spirit came forward and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. The Lord said to him, in what way? So he said, I will go out and be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And the Lord said, you shall persuade him also, and also prevail. Go out and do so. So God allowed them to go and put a lying spirit in them. Now, why would God do that? For his purposes, okay? For his purposes. He wanted Ahab dead. All right. And the only way he could get Ahab dead would be to get all the prophets to tell him that he could go up there in the battle and everything's going to be all right. But it's for his purposes, and his purposes are bigger than our ways and our thinking, okay? So just think about this and think about the church today, all right? If God wanted you to hear one person and one person aloud, he'll make everybody else sound like fools. All right, guys, I don't even, think about that. Hit the like button and subscribe.